Welcome to Coins News Daily, where truth, history, and real market knowledge guide every collector, because this is not just another old silver coin, this is a piece of American memory forged in silver, tied directly to Abraham Lincoln, and surrounded by rarity, demand, and dramatic value potential that many collectors still overlook. The Lincoln, Illinois half-dollar was struck in 1918 to commemorate the centennial of Illinois becoming a state, and more importantly to honor Abraham Lincoln, whose legacy was deeply rooted in Illinois, making this coin one of the earliest United States commemorative half-dollars ever issued by the federal government. This coin was minted only in Philadelphia, which is why there is no mint mark, and that single detail already sets the foundation for its importance, because every authentic example shares the same origin, the same silver composition, and the same historic purpose. On the obverse, you will find a powerful right-facing bust of Abraham Lincoln, making this the very first United States coin to feature Lincoln's portrait, a historic first that later inspired the Lincoln cent, and instantly elevates this half-dollar into elite numismatic status. The reverse displays a majestic eagle perched on a rock with a shield, symbolizing strength, unity, and national pride. And the design reflects the early 20th century commemorative style that collectors aggressively pursue today. Now let us talk about the physical specifications that every serious collector must know, because identification is everything in coin hunting. The Lincoln, Illinois half-dollar weighs approximately 12.5 grams, it has a diameter of about 30.6 millimeters, and it is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, giving it strong intrinsic value even before collector premiums are added. What makes this coin truly valuable is not just age or silver, but limited mintage, because only about 100,000 examples were struck, and many were mishandled, cleaned, or melted over time, reducing the number of high-grade survivors dramatically. Value increases sharply with condition, and this is where grading becomes critical, because a circulated example may trade for several $100s, while a sharply struck, original, uncleaned coin graded by PCGS or NGC can explode in value. Collectors must look closely for sharp detail in Lincoln's hair, cheek, and coat, strong feather definition on the eagle, and original mint luster, because weak strikes, cleaning, or scratches can drastically reduce value. Now let us address the exciting topic of rare varieties and errors, because while there are no official mint mark varieties, error coins do exist, including off-center strikes, broad strikes, die cracks, and planchet flaws, which can command significant premiums. Verified error examples have sold for values ranging from $2,000 to $10,000 depending on severity, eye appeal, and certification, making this coin a sleeper in the error collecting world. When it comes to verified auction results, authenticated high-grade examples graded MS66 and above have achieved prices exceeding $30,000 at major United States auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers, the estimated extreme high price for a flawless top population example with exceptional eye appeal and historical provenance is projected by experts to reach $50,000 or more in a competitive auction environment. Market demand remains strong because this coin checks every box: early commemorative issue, first Lincoln portrait, limited mintage, silver content, and deep historical relevance, making it highly desirable to both advanced collectors and long-term investors. If you are searching for this coin, focus on estate sales, old collections, certified dealer inventories, and reputable online platforms like Heritage Auctions. Great collections, Stack's Bowers, and verified listings on major numismatic marketplaces. Always prioritize certified examples, because grading protects your investment, confirms authenticity, and opens the door to higher resale prices and global buyer confidence. If you own one of these coins, never clean it, never polish it, and never sell it without professional evaluation, because a single mistake can destroy thousands of dollars in value. This is why knowledge is power in coin collecting, and why Coins News Daily exists to bring you the real truth, real numbers, and real opportunity behind America's most fascinating coins. Tonight that secret begins with a mystery that collectors still chase across America, because the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar with no mint mark is far more complex and powerful than it appears at first glance. This coin was born during the 200th anniversary of the United States, a moment when history, patriotism, and production pressure collided inside the Philadelphia Mint, creating conditions where ordinary coins and extraordinary rarities were struck side by side without warning. At first glance, the obverse shows the familiar portrait of President John F. Kennedy, dignified and calm, while the reverse replaces the eagle with Independence Hall, a bold one-year design that instantly separates this coin from every other Kennedy half-dollar ever made. A no-mint mark bicentennial Kennedy half-dollar means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. And while millions were produced, only a microscopic fraction possessed the rare traits that push values into 4, 5, and even extreme six-figure territory when verified by top grading services. The standard specifications are critical knowledge for every coin hunter, because weight and diameter are the first gatekeepers of rarity, with the correct diameter at 30.6 millimeters and the correct weight at 11.34 grams for copper-nickel-clad examples. Any deviation from that weight or thickness can signal something extraordinary, such as a wrong planchet strike, a missing clad layer, or a transitional error that instantly transforms a common coin into a market phenomenon. One of the most valuable varieties occurs when a no-mint mark bicentennial half-dollar is struck on a silver planchet intended for San Francisco collector issues, a mint error that creates a heavier coin with a different ring, often verified at approximately 11.5 grams and confirmed through professional testing. Other major value drivers include dramatic double-die obverse, where the lettering in Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, or the date shows clear separation visible without magnification, a trait that advanced collectors pay aggressively to acquire. Off-metal strikes, clipped planchets, broad strikes, and rotated dies also command enormous premiums, especially when the error is bold, original, and certified by PCGS, NGC, or ANAX. Because grading transforms suspicion into unquestioned proof, condition remains king in the collector market, and a flawless mint state. Example graded MS67 or higher can multiply value exponentially, even without an error, due to the difficulty of finding pristine survivors from circulation-heavy years. Verified auction records reveal that top error examples have sold for prices exceeding $20,000, while elite double-die or wrong planchet specimens have crossed $30,000 under competitive bidding at major United States auction houses. In extreme documented cases, museum-quality errors with full certification and flawless eye appeal have reached estimated values approaching $100,000, placing them among the most valuable modern-era half-dollars ever sold. This is why grading is not optional but essential, because an uncertified coin leaves money on the table, while a certified coin enters the global marketplace with confidence, liquidity, and collector trust. When hunting these coins, look closely at weight differences, unusual coloration, sharp doubling, edge irregularities, and sound, because every detail tells a story that can separate face value from a life-changing discovery. To sell for maximum profit, use trusted United States platforms such as Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, Great Collections, and verified listings on eBay with professional images and certification numbers, because exposure creates competition and competition creates record prices. The true value of the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar with no mint mark is not hype but knowledge, patience, and verification, and those who learn the details are the ones who unlock its hidden power. Today you will uncover the real story behind the United States of America Sacagawea gold dollar coin dated 2010 with the D mint mark, a modern issue that can become extraordinarily valuable under the right conditions and the right details. At first glance, this coin appears ordinary, but history teaches us that the most valuable treasures often hide in plain sight. And the 2010 D Sacagawea dollar is a perfect example of how modern coins can quietly turn into high-dollar collectibles. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint as part of the Native American Dollar Series, a continuation of the Sacagawea program that honors Native American contributions to United States history, and in 2010 the reverse design changed to commemorate the great law of peace that influenced the United States Constitution. The obverse features the iconic portrait of Sacagawea carrying her infant son Jean-Baptiste, designed by Glenna Goodacker, while the reverse shows a detailed image of 5 bound arrows beneath an eagle, symbolizing unity and governance, making this coin historically meaningful and visually distinctive. Now let us talk about the physical facts that every serious coin hunter must know, because knowledge separates ordinary coins from valuable discoveries. The 2010 D Sacagawea dollar has a weight of 8.1 grams, a diameter of 26.5 millimeters, and a smooth edge with inscriptions, and it is composed of a copper core clad with manganese brass, giving it the famous golden color without containing actual gold. So why would a coin like this ever become valuable, and why do collectors pay real money for specific examples? The truth is that most 2010 D Sacagawea dollars are common in circulated condition, but rarity is created by condition, errors, and survival rates in top grades, not just mintage numbers. High-grade coins graded by professional services such as PCGS and NGC in mint state 67 and above become extremely scarce, because modern dollar coins are often mishandled, bag-marked, or spent before preservation. One of the most valuable categories for this coin is pristine condition, where surfaces are clean, luster is blazing, and strike quality is sharp, especially on Sacagawea facial details and the eagle and arrows on the reverse. Verified auction records show that certified mint state 68 examples have sold for prices reaching several $1,000s, with top confirmed results exceeding $2,000 in competitive auctions. Now let us move into the area that excites collectors the most, mint errors, because this is where modern coins can explode in value overnight. Look carefully for off-center strikes, broad strikes, missing edge lettering, double dies on lettering or design elements, clipped planchets, and wrong planchet errors, all of which are documented on 2010 D Sacagawea dollars. A dramatic off-center strike with clear date and mint mark can command prices of $1,000 or more, while major wrong planchet errors have reached values approaching $5,000 in private sales and auctions. Another powerful factor is missing or weak edge lettering, because the edge inscription was applied separately, and errors in this process are highly collectible and increasingly difficult to find. When you search rolls or collections, always inspect the edge for missing inscriptions, doubled lettering, or inverted orientation, because these details are invisible unless you know exactly what to look for. Now let us talk about grading, because grading is the gatekeeper to real money in the coin market. Professional grading provides authentication, condition assessment, and market confidence, and ungraded coins rarely achieve top prices, no matter how nice they appear. Submitting a potential high-grade or error coin to PCGS or NGC can transform a few dollars into hundreds or even thousands, but only if the coin truly qualifies. Collectors and investors pay premiums for certified coins because grading protects value, establishes trust, and creates liquidity in major marketplaces. Speaking of marketplaces, let us talk about where real money is made and where serious collectors sell these coins. Major United States auction houses such as Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers handle high-grade and error Sacagawea dollars, while online platforms like eBay and Great Collections are ideal for certified coins. With strong eye appeal, always use clear photos, accurate descriptions, certification numbers, and honest condition statements, because transparency drives bidding competition and higher final prices. Now let us reveal the numbers everyone wants to hear. The highest verified auction prices for the 2010 D Sacagawea dollar in elite condition have crossed $2,000, while exceptional error coins have approached $5,000 depending on rarity and eye appeal. The estimated extreme high price for a flawless mint state 68 plus or dramatic mint error example could potentially reach $10,000 if the right collectors compete at auction. Even moderate errors and strong mint state examples can bring values from $200 to $1,000 when properly graded and marketed. This is the real truth about the 2010 D Sacagawea gold dollar, a coin that rewards knowledge, patience, and attention to detail rather than blind luck. If you hunt coins without understanding grading, errors, and market demand, you will miss opportunities. But if you train your eye and respect the details, modern coins like this can change everything. This is why coin hunting is not gambling. It is education, discipline, and strategy backed by history and verified sales data. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want honest, professional coin knowledge every day, make sure you like this video, comment with your best Sacagawea finds, share this with fellow collectors, and subscribe to Coins News Daily for real value and real truth in the world of United States coins.